Hey friends, my name is Lindsay if you're new, and I'm an alcoholic. And for the past 31 days, I have been doing the Sober on a Drunk Planet challenge, which is a 31-day guided sobriety journal to try and help me overcome my issue with alcohol. Today is the final day of filling this in. So let's fill it in, shall we? So today I feel very proud of myself for making it this far, because the last time I went this long without alcohol was in 2023, I want to say. So I'm grateful for this book for guiding me through this process. I'm grateful for you guys for all your words of encouragement. I have found it very good. And I'm also grateful for my friends because they have been very supportive, especially Naomi, very supportive. And then today, my sobriety may be challenged by finishing this challenge, to be honest. It's like my brain's now telling me, oh, you've done the 31 days, you definitely don't have a problem now. But the fact that I'm still thinking about drink proves that I do still have a problem, if that makes sense. It's like I've now completed the goal, so I don't need to carry on. It may be challenged by the fact that I don't have work for the next few days. So again, my brain is telling me, oh, you don't have work. It's okay if you have a drink and feel a little bit hungover. And what else are you going to do with your days? We're going to fill them with stuff. That's what we're going to do. I need a third thing. Maybe challenged by my brain being a dick. How can I stay sober today? By focusing on how good it has felt not be hungover for a month. I need to set myself a new goal, and I need to keep myself busy so I don't think about it. Okay, so 31 day congratulations on becoming sober on a drunk planet. You didn't come this far only to come this far. That is a very nice quote, because I didn't come this far. I didn't do a whole month of no drinking, just to go back to how I was before. You've done it. 31 days of sobriety is a huge achievement. Keep it up. This challenge was never designed to just be 31 days of sobriety. It's designed to motivate you to want better for yourself, to see that's only possible by staying sober and continuing to do the work. If you can do a month, you can do 2 months. If you can do 2 months, you can do 6 months. If you do 6 months, you can do a year, and so on. The same principles apply. Keep your goal to being sober for 24 hours. Over time, you will find it will take up less of your energy, being mindful not to get complacent on a planet obsessed with it all. So for now, I want you to do something to celebrate yourself. Give yourself a big pat on the back for coming so far. Pat on the back. I am proud of myself, I am. It's important to achieve every little win in sobriety. Affirming positive actions with positive rewards will help reinforce those new neural pathways you're developing, making it easier to maintain sober. Just imagine a new puppy. How do they know if they're doing the right thing? They get rewarded for the right behavior, and the more they do it, the more it happens on autopilot. That's the tricky thing, because I used to always reward myself with alcohol. So now I still have that urge, like I've done it, so let's reward myself by having a drink. So what are you going to do to celebrate? It goes without saying that you won't want to go out and get drunk, but think about all the money you saved by not drinking this month. You could use that money to go on a nice meal, blah, 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 blah. I've spent a lot of books this month. That has been my alcohol budget. There are so many things that you can do that don't have to involve drinking, and the great thing is that you'll go out, have fun, and be able to remember all the cool things you got up to, which is very true. So I went out to Liverpool to visit my friends. Some of them were drinking, some of them were not. It was great. We had a great time, and I didn't think about drinking. Top tip, keep going with the sobriety. You deserve all the good things in life, and you can have them. You should close out the challenge by completing the final reflections, which include finance tracker on the next page. This will help you become more self-aware and open your eyes to what you have achieved so far and can achieve in the future. So yeah, thank you for being part of this challenge, and we hope sobriety delivers you everything that alcohol could only promise. Final reflections. Throughout this challenge, I've emphasized the importance of self-awareness when getting and staying sober. Now that you've completed 31 days sober, it's worth reflecting on your experience. This will help you see how far you've come and help motivate you to keep going. Use the prompts below to consider everything you've learned over the past month. Again, this is not about being right or wrong. It's about developing your own self-awareness. So what is your main takeaway from these 31 days? That I do have the willpower to not drink. That I do have the ability to regulate my emotions without alcohol, and that every social situation does not have to involve alcohol. So what are you most proud of? Completing this challenge. I'm most proud of completing it. There were some days that were a hell of a lot harder than others. on the whole, it's been surprisingly easy. It's gone very quick. I think jury duty may have had something to do with that. And what have you learned about yourself over the past 31 days? That if I set my mind to something, I can achieve anything. Because I've tried to do this before. I think earlier on in the year, with like my whole I'm a mess video. And I said, oh, I'll stop drinking then because it got out of hand after my friend passed away. But I never set my mind to it. It was like, oh yeah, I'll do this. No. This has really helped, yeah. What do you understand about your triggers now that you didn't know before? That they're not actually triggers. A lot of them aren't. A lot of it is just boredom, and it's my brain. It's the ADHD part of my brain. It just wants to shut off. That I can manage them without alcohol. What things have you noticed over the last 31 days in each of these areas mentally? I do feel a lot clearer mentally. I mean, I'm still ADHD brain, still scared, but yeah, I feel a lot clearer, a lot calmer. Physically, my sleep is fine. My sleep has been great, whether it's the magnesium glycinate drinks that I'm taking every night before bed, or if it's the Get Dopa supplements. Who knows what has made my sleep better, but I think the compound effect of doing all the things and not drinking has really helped. So, I'm not as gassy. So, like, especially when I was on holiday in Lanzarote with my mum, oh, so gassy all the time, just constantly burping. Less bloated. I don't think I've lost any weight, because one thing about getting sober is like your sweet tooth increases, and I've not actually been exercising, and I've not done anything diet wise really, so I don't think I've lost any weight yet. Spiritually, I just feel better in myself. Like, I feel like I am worthy now. Because yeah, that's the thing about alcohol. Well, would that be emotionally? That might have gone in emotionally instead of spiritually. I don't really know what the spiritually means, but yeah, I'll put that for emotionally. And the thing about alcoholism is you're basically punishing yourself because you don't like yourself. And now I think I like myself, which is great. Financially, I am better off. I have spent a lot of money on books because I needed the dopamine hit from somewhere. But I actually have, like, I set myself a budget for those things, and I've just reached the budget now. And there's still money in my bank. And relationships. I mean, my relationships weren't a problem anyway. Obviously, certain friends were worried about me. So hopefully that's improved how they feel now. What can you do to support your sobriety moving forward? Finance tracker, the shock calculation. Use the amount you calculated at the beginning of this journal and multiply it by 4. This gives you an amount you would spend in a month. Then use that monthly total to complete the table below. Okay, so let's find that. So I did this on a bad week. So this would be a week of me drinking on a Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night. No, this is more. This is more. So yeah, I've done this on a bad week of me drinking basically every single day, because I'd learned how much I could drink and then still go to work. So I've got 3 35 centilitre bottles of gin, 3 70 centilitre bottles of gin, and 1 takeaway, because that's it. This is at my worst. This was at my worst. So that's £120 a week I was spending. 120 a week times 4 is 480 a month. No wonder I'm financially screwed. 480 a month, that's ridiculous. That's more than my rent. That's mad. That's bad. So how much would you save in 6 months? 2,880. I think. Don't quote me on that because my maths is shit. So that would be, in a year, £5,760. I'm not calculating it up to 5 years and 10 years because that's too much mathsing. But yeah, the fact I was spending more than my rent. I hadn't registered that when I did that, how much I spent in a week. Obviously it wasn't every week. This is worst case scenario. But I hadn't registered that I was spending more than my rent a month on alcohol. No wonder I was financially fucked. Okay. So what are you going to do with all that money? You can invest in furthering your education, health, fitness, starting a business, investing in your existing one, treating your family, buying your first property, whatever appeals to you. When you get sober and invest, not waste your money on health and well-being, you see it repays 10 times over when compared with alcohol. The two couldn't be further apart in terms of self-care and growth. Self-care should become a priority, and you can start going to a spa weekends to actually relax and rejuvenate rather than needing another 2 weeks off work from weekend partying in Ibiza. I'm going to invest my money on myself. I want to start going swimming. Like I need new clothes. I need everything. Yeah. And then that is it. That is the book officially done. So there's a personal note from the author, Sean Alexander. I just want to personally congratulate you on completing your first 31 days of sobriety. Not everyone has the courage to do what you've done. You should feel proud of yourself for coming this far. Remember, you only need to stay sober for 24 hours and you've already proven you can do it. So all you need to do is keep it up. You got this. I believe in you. And I did actually join the Facebook group as well that he has. Just hearing other people's things, it was quite interesting. You will hopefully have started to see for yourself why nobody has ever regretted getting sober. Keep going. That is it. That is it complete. It feels weird. So I was worried about finishing this journal because I have really enjoyed doing like the gratitude side of it. And I thought, if I suddenly stop doing that, then I'm easily going to fall off the bandwagon. So, in terms of me saying I spend too much money, I have invested in a new journal, which is this by Vex King and his wife, I think it is. So the Rising Circle Daily Journal, the greatest self-help book, is the one written by you. So I do have one of Vex King's books. I cannot see it on my shelf. It is hidden by stuff. So I basically went through all of Amazon, all of Etsy, trying to find something that I can continue on this mindfulness journaling sort of stuff. So come across this. So are you ready to go on a journey of self-exploration to become the best version of yourself? This journal will give you the power to rewrite your own story. Daily activities, affirmations, and prompts to encourage you to self-reflect, adopt a positive mindset, and express your emotions healthily. You'll feel supported on your personal growth journey. A meditative and mindful practice that can be added to your daily routine whenever you feel. Journaling will guide you towards a healthy relationship with yourself and others and encourage you to shape your destiny through empowering choices. There's no greater self-help book than one written by yourself. So again, the reviews of it were really great. Some of them did say that it falls apart, so hopefully this book doesn't fall apart. So journaling is an avenue to emotional literacy. There is no greater self-help book written than the one written by yourself, Vex King. So basically this is, like why journaling 101, how to use this journal, and then the routine. So and then it's got different sections. Yeah, like morning routines you can have. I missed a day, what to do when you fall behind. My calm kit, and then the actual journaling section. Every day starts like this. So it's got today is, and then what the day is, how I'm feeling, what is the one thing I'm grateful for, who is someone who I've not said I love you to in a while, write and release, I've taken care of my whole self today, and every day is ever so slightly different. So then there's like, write a future letter to yourself, space to express yourself. Every day is slightly different. Happiness is always available to me, and then my happy place. So I thought this would be quite good to continue with my journaling, and the fact that every day is slightly different I think will be pretty good, because like this one is what is the one thing I have today that I dreamt of having in the past? Is there anything that scares me? Which past experience am I most thankful for, and why? I want to give more love to. What can I do to improve the relationship I have with myself? Kindness challenge. Yeah, I think this is going to be really good. So this is what we are doing now. This is the new book that we will be doing every single day. Hopefully every single day. I think I'm probably going to do it at night time. I feel like, like 5-10 minutes before going to bed. is a really good thing to do, as always. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I really have appreciated your encouragement that you have given me. I do just want to say that I still don't want to be sober full time, because there are certain times in your life that you want to have a nice drink, like when you're celebrating something with friends, when it's someone's birthday, when you're on holiday and you want to have a nice cocktail. This whole thing is trying to sort out my relationship with alcohol, my relationship with myself mainly, because I did not like myself. I did not like myself, and now I am feeling a lot happier, and hopefully going forward, when I do decide to have my next drink, I will be able to manage it in a correct way. But we're still going to be working on ourselves as well. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Please subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time.